Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to, I guess, a Saturday morning hangout with me, Melvin, on Unexplained Possibilities. It has been a long time, an extremely long time, and it looks like we are semi back. Well, more than semi back. So word of warning, there's probably going to be some bumps in the connection because, well, it just is. Nothing I can do about that just yet. However, at least we got something up and running. Am I right? So, Nick, thank you for being here. Hello, Josue. It has been a while. And hello, Kelvin. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I think most of you are East Coast, so Saturday afternoon for you now. And holy cow. Boy, you can't see it, but I have the biggest smile on my face. And I'm also hoping that I worked out most of the issues and this is actually going through. I don't know yet. So whenever someone says something, that's when I'll know. But it's been a ride, man. It has been a wild ride and almost off this freaking roller coaster. Which, fun fact about me, I've never been on a roller coaster, nor do I really plan to get on one. No, not for me. My anxiety would kick in and I would just lose my mess. Just, no, I can't do it. I can't handle it. Blah, and puke everywhere. It just wouldn't be a pretty sight. No one would be winning that day. Oops, and I hit the mic, so I'm at a weird setup right now, but you know, doing the best we can with what we have. But yeah, okay. See, Calvin, he gets it. He knows. Yeah, this year has been a terrible year for just about everybody. What I don't know what's up with this year. I don't know, the return of 2020 part 2 or some mess. This is what 2012 was supposed to be. Oh, good. Have you had a good Thanksgiving, Josue? Turkey or ham? Space Mountain isn't. Yeah, Space Mountain is technically a roller coaster. It's an indoor coaster, but it's a roller coaster. I haven't been to Disneyland in many, many moons. And if I were to go back, which I probably won't, it would be for the strawberry churros. My gosh. Man, they put crack in those things or something. Years since I've had it, and I still can't forget it. If you've never had a Disneyland strawberry churro, you're missing out. I remember that when I bit into that thing for the first time, and it was amazing. I was just like, what is this? This nectar of the gods. Well, nectar of the mouse, I guess. Huh? Anyway, yeah, I haven't been to Disneyland in so long, and I don't really plan to go back. I don't like what Disney has become, and I most certainly don't like the prices. That, oh my God, that's absurd. Like, insane what they're charging. Oh, hello, Morningstar. Welcome. Been a good long minute. Hope you're doing a-okay. Uh, yeah, I can imagine it being crowded. You have to go at the right time. I'm going to assume on a school day in winter, it won't be as crowded. Like on a Wednesday or something, just some random middle day. That's just a wild guess. I have nothing to back that up with. But man, it's really cool to see you guys. So hopefully I could get a couple more live streams going, a few other videos and all that good stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, you know, when you start collecting, it's almost like tattoos. You just got to keep going and going and going. And I should have, I'm hoping if things continue to go right, which knock on wood and fingers crossed, I should have replacement decks for every deck that I used to have and a couple of new ones. And I'll show you guys something too because next month it's going to be a fairly big month. And I'll show you one thing here. And forgive me for being so slow at this. Let's see. Went through a dark night of the soul type of experience during summer. Ooh, how did that turn out for you, Josue? Or yeah, how did that turn out for you? Yeah, I used to love going to the movies early in the morning. No one was ever there. It was perfect. Used to live like a mile away from the movie theaters, and like every morning in the weekend, I would just walk down, watch a movie, come back, and there was a burger joint right next to it too. So that was pretty cool. Let's see. What did I say? I wanted to show you guys something. That's right. A little tease of what's to come. Okay, real quick. What is everyone's favorite tarot card? Whoever answers first will see. So, favorite tarot card. Who's fastest on the draw? Psychiatric hospital. Oh, wow. That's rough. Hopefully you're a-okay now. Oh boy. Tower. Oh, tower came first, at least on my screen. So that's what we will find out. So a tease of the tower. Oh, speak of the devil, it's right here. There you go. I think you guys can see that. So a small taste of what's to come. Even though life has been sucky, I have not been slacking off. I have been doing stuff. And I'm happy that you're okay now, Josue, but oh man, psychiatric hospital is no joke. So, but yeah, so, and you know what? I'm gonna be nice. So, Kelvin, you said the devil. Let's be nice and show you the devil. So again, give me a moment because you guys know I'm slow at this. Oh, right there. Oh, change is always good. I mean, we need change in order to adapt and survive, or so I'm told. I'll get to readings in a second, Josue. There we are. There's your devil. Uh, I don't know yet. Technically, I shouldn't even announce this just yet, because I'm not going to do it how I did the other one. I'm thinking this is going to be very, very limited print and directly through me. I'm just trying to see how I can get the cost down. And when I say limited, I mean limited, like 25 and That's it. And maybe a giveaway. Yeah, that was part of the inspiration. Oops. Yes, I do want to remove that and this. Keeps costs down for me pretty much because I'll give you guys some little background mess. So it would cost in order to print about mm, 1,200 to 1,500 bucks, and I get a bulk discount. If I were to just open it up where anyone can buy, it would cost you more than it would if I were to do a bulk and just have you guys pay me directly. So, kind of want to save everyone money, and I think it's cool having it limited because I don't know, it makes it more special. It's like, yeah, you'll never find this again. 1 of 25. Oh, hello, Lady Strange. Welcome. And yes, that indeed was the devil. If you saw it, I don't know if you saw it. You could just be busting in here and saying the devil for whatever reason, which is cool by me. We all have a little devil in us. That reminds me of a song. Oh gosh, what's the name of that song? If anyone knows it, you'll get some free brownie points. You are the devil I know, lowest of the low. You took the life right out of me. Oh my gosh, what is that song? Did it for love. I did it for love. Who sings that? Is it Age of Days or something? I don't know. Ah, yeah. So shut up, get out, and take your money. Ah, that's gonna bug me. Anyway, how are you, Lady Strange? I like that name, by the way, Lady Strange. That's a good one. I did it for love. Oh my gosh, that it's stuck in my head. Um, okay, what do I find most useful correspondence for interpreting minor arcana cards? You go by numeral. I can't say that word apparently. Numerological significance or astrological or both. A mix of both. Numerology is huge. As weird as it is, and I don't fully understand numerology, it is something to it and it ties in with astrology very, very well. And with the minor arcanas, you can use both of them. Less astrology and more numerology for the minors. However, a little secret is the minors connect to the majors. So, for instance, let's see, what's the number for the emperor? The emperor is number 4. So the minor arcanas, 4 of wands, 4 of cups, 4 of coins or pentacles, and 4 of swords would all have a direct connection to the emperor. So, if that being the case, oh, thank you, Lady Strange. So, if that being the case, you can take some of the information used for the emperor and pass it down to the minors. And you can also use that tool as a way to understand them better. So, just a little secret to remember. But numeral, I cannot say that word. Numerological more so than astrological, but astrology can help you play a part. And something else that I would consider is the story as well. Look and see what story the cards are telling. Mind you, that's for non pip decks. If you have a pip deck, then it's a bit different. You want to use more intuition than anything because it forces your third eye open. It forces you to trust your intuition and go with what comes to mind. no matter how crazy it may sound. So hopefully that makes sense for you, Nick. And if it doesn't, well, write to your local congressman and tell him this sucks. But how are you doing, Lady Strange? Come on, talk to us. I really like that name. Like for real. That's I'm pretty sure it's probably a superhero name in some comic. How can it not be? Oh yeah, no problem, Nick. Well, here's the other thing. Find your own style as well. Find what works for you. You know, you may not need numerology or astrology or whatever. You know, you might just be able to touch the freaking card and woof, there you go. That's all the info or something like that. You know, everyone works differently. My style is different from Mystic and Rook and theirs is different from mine and blah blah blah. But anyway, I guess it is now time to pull a couple of cards for you fine people. Have not done this in a good while, so hopefully I do okay. And like I said before, there's probably going to be some connection drops, which, if so, don't worry, it will come right back. Josue is first because he acts like four times. So definitely we'll get him first if he's still here. And then let's see, Nick Kelvin. Got it. But is everyone having a good weekend? Did anyone put on a few extra pounds from Turkey Day? If you like, I guess, pigging out on Turkey Day, maybe you don't. I don't know. Everyone's different. Okay, Josue, what type of reading would you like to have? Oh, nice. Happy you're with the family. Hopefully, someone cooked the good stuff and didn't burn it or have a super dry turkey. Why is this backwards? Oh, wow. This deck is all messed up. How? Hmm. I should probably fix that. Here we go. I'm not a fan of turkey either. I prefer. Well, okay. I like turkey sandwiches, but I don't like the whole bird turkey. It's just doesn't do it for me. But sandwiches I can do. I prefer ham, however, over turkey. But even then, if I had to pick a meal for or from Thanksgiving, it would be macaroni and cheese, especially if it's done right. Okay, have a specific question. There's a girl I'm starting to feel super attracted to, and I'd like to know if it's a good idea to go ahead and confess my feelings for her. All right, well, Josue, I don't think you need a reading for that. Like, wait, we'll have some bro talk here. How long have you known her? And, that will determine everything. And where have you met her? And do you speak consistently? But either way, I'll still pull some cards and see what comes out. And have you spent money on her? Because, don't do that just yet. Don't do some super grand gesture. Okay. All right. This is for Josue. This is for Josue. Ooh, that was a good mix. All right. I think we will see what comes out. I'm unsure if it's going to pick up with how I have this camera. Oh, surprisingly, yeah, pretty decently. All right, well, go you, man. Doing better than 90% of us. Oh, there's a glare here. Should I close that? Mm, I might have to. I did not realize it would be that big of a glare. Oh, that's all good, Lady Strange. You know, I'm a slow speaker and a slow typer, so no biggie. What am I doing? I did not mean to draw this many cards, and yet I am. Okay. Well, boy. All right, let's do this. And sorry for the glare. If the glare is an issue, let me know, and I'll just close the window and the blinds rather, and I'll just rely on the light or something. I'll move these up. Okay, so here we go. Josue, just because two cards alone, the High Priestess and the Hierophant, you are probably dealing with someone rather feisty, and they will 100% let you know if they are interested or not. Let's see if I can. Hold up. Oh, come on now. Stop being a wiener. That better? Again, sorry, I'm at a bit of an awkward angle as I'm trying to do this. There we go. Again, sorry for the glare. Hold up. Yeah. Oh, look, I can make shadow puppets. Anyway, Josue, yeah, it looks like you might be speaking with someone who will definitely let you know. They're not going to lead you on too much, but we are looking at some emotional things happening here. So we have the Six of Cups, and right next to the Six of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is always interesting because it's almost like seeing a kid off to college. Like, okay, I'm sad to let you go, but it's time for you to go. The six is that nostalgia card. So I'm wondering if she's coming off of a breakup or something long term or whatever. And you might be a little bit of the rebound. Like there's some sort of emotional stability that she would get from you. And yeah, that won't be a problem, Lady Strange. I'm wondering if that's what's going on here because she's a feisty one. She is definitely a feisty one. Probably sweet, but feisty. Uh our high priestess is all about intuition. And our two of bones here right next to it, it's the planning stage. So it's almost like you're putting yourself into position to plan things and you need to trust your intuition on it. But these next three, and again, sorry for the glare, we have that Ten of Blades, which is almost like being stabbed in the back. Our Hierophant, who just so happens to be deaf. If you guys watch Supernatural, you understand. And we have the Six of Blades here, which is always a weird one for me to remember. What is the Six of Blades? What is that one? Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Hey, Afro Samurai. Welcome, Afro. Um, anyway, we'll get to the six in a minute, but that two is planning. That's the big thing, planning and intuition. So your intuition might be telling you to go for it, you know, whereas the two is plan it out, that two of bones, excuse me. And I feel like you kind of should. I mean, the worst thing she could say is no, but there is some form of emotional stability that she sees in you. There is emotional stability, but I am worried that she is coming off of a breakup of some sort, and you might be the rebound to help her emotional stability. That's my only concern. So find out when she last dated or what happened. Like, it's something there. Our 10 of blades over here is the one that's saying that, where it's like, eh, because it's moving on from being hurt, and our Hierophant is wisdom from above, from beyond, you could say, coming down upon us. But our Six of Blades here, okay, that's what it is. All right. Our Six of Blades is a transitioning period from chaos, from, well, nutso stuff. Okay. So, Josue, you can ask her out. She is transitioning our Six of Blades there, but you would have to move slow with her. I think your problem is if she gives you enough green flags, you might jump too much. And I think that she might rely on you for emotional stability a little bit too much, but I think you can go for it, but be aware of her past and what's to come. Well, not you can't, no one knows what's to come, but be aware of her past and make sure you don't become a crutch for her and feelings don't develop the way they're supposed to. But I think you can go for it. Just take it slow, though. Don't rush anything. Just take it slow and go from there. But yeah, there you go, Josue. Like, trust your instincts. Oh, it sounds like the Force. Trust your instincts, Josue. Use the Force. Force is strong with you. But legit, trust your instincts. It's okay to ask her out. She is going to see you as emotional support, but make your stance known and just go slowly. That's the best thing you could do. Go slowly. Don't rush anything. But yeah, there you go. And you are welcome. All right, Nick, you are up. How was your Turkey Day afro? Did you gain a few pounds or did you avoid anything heavy? Okay, general. Let's see what comes out for a general. Whoop. That's not right. Let's see. This is for Nick. This is for Nick. Whoa, stay on target, young man. Stop it. This is for Nick. So, next month, with a little luck, I should have at least two live podcasts with two very different guests, we'll say. And hopefully Niema will return back because I've been missing her, although she's going to curse me out because I haven't really been talking to her recently. Drink, had some beer, and laid around. Talked to the family on the phone. You know what? That works. I mean, I've never had a beer, so I don't know what it tastes like or what it does, but it still works. I had an apple juice and and a lasagna. So that was my little Thanksgiving. right, let's give this one more mix and see what comes out. Out of curiosity, anyone from England or know of places in England? When I say places, I mean like just small little getaway hiding places. I'll straighten these out in a second. Ooh, yeah. Well, I would hope you would know where England is or the UK in general. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I want to close this. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, now let's try to get these lined up right because I am again in a very awkward position. Oh, yeah, no problem, Afro. That won't be an issue. How the heck did I do this? See, I'm rusty as sin. I can't remember how to. Why am I doing this the hard way? This is. What is this deck? The Golden Foil Tarot. Oh, why are you stuck? Oh, yeah, it's a Rider White deck. It's just golden. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Again, can you tell it's been a while? Oh, okay. Uh, not intense. Let me see if I can get the coloring right here. Sorry this is taking so long. This is one of the things I was kicking my butt while I was late trying to remember how to just get the camera right or as right as I can get it. So, forgive the man behind the curtain. He's just very rusty. Okay, there we go. Well, I think for right now, this is as good as it's going to get. So hopefully that is okay. And oh no, Please unblur. Okay, well, you tried. All right, sorry about the delay. Nick, let's get into it. Um, I'll just put them closer so you can see them a bit better. Start with these. Uh, okay. Mm, We have the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords. So, Page of Cups is listening to your emotions and being shown a direction and actually going in that direction. Whereas the Two of Wands is preparing. Our Queen of Cups is having control. And our King of Swords is cutting through nonsense, not allowing delusions to take over your world or allowing someone's BS to guide you in a direction you don't really want to go. So, this is about being in control of your life and taking control of your life back and forcing your will, forcing your way, and seeing when the universe opens that door and taking it. So, you might have some travel in your future because of this Two of Wands. It's the planning stage, and our Page of Cups here, it's pointing in directions to go. And that Queen of Cups is just staying in control. Our King of Swords is not being blinded. So don't allow life or anyone to blind you. Don't even blind yourself. If things are bad, it's okay to say, well, this kind of sucks right now. It's bad. If they're good, then, celebrate that. It's okay. Have some fun and say, yeah, this is good, and trust your intuition more. Trust your instincts more. When you see that door open, go through it. It's fine. You're being pointed or will be pointed in the direction you need to go. You're at the starting line now. So you might have a reset coming up for you. Not exactly a do over, like you're not starting from the well, I guess the starting line. But uh I don't know if you play some racing games or not, but they have a respawn point if you crash off the course, and you don't start over. You just respawn back to where you left off and you're able to go forward. It's almost like that. You're not starting over, but you are getting a refresh or a respawn, and you're able to continue where you left off, where you may have gone wrong, or where you just stopped. And this time, you get to be in control of the wheel, no one else, doing everything for yourself, being pointed in the direction you're supposed to go, the correct one for you, and following your intuition, your know how, and remaining in control. So be prepared for that. Okay, so now we have the Seven of Cups, the Moon, Death, and the Star. So, what a combination. The Seven of Cups, we're looking at choices. It's no bad choice, although there are some bad things. I know you can't really see it here, but hold up. Ah, come on, you wiener. Ah, it's not coming out too good, but we have a Medusa head, a snake, a rat, serpent, like there are some bad choices, but excuse me, there are some bad things, but no true bad choices because everything leads to a lesson. It's supposed to be there with the Seven of Cups. And again, cups deal with emotion, it's water element. So with this row, again, it almost feels like journeying and choosing your destination. You could choose, not bad, but hard. You can choose the easy way or you could choose the hard way. Either way, you end up in the same place. You know, the end destination is still the same. It's, of course, the journey that gets you there. Our moon, our moon is, I don't want to say the moon is the hard way, but it it feels like it's accepting certain fears. And don't take fears literally. Like, you know, I don't mean you're going to accept that I don't know if you're afraid of snakes or not, but you're going to accept a snake is going to jump on you and try to strangle you to death or whatever. Like, that's not what I mean by fears. I mean like a fear of failure. Like, don't be afraid of a fear of failure. Just keep pushing, even if it doesn't work out the way you intend it. With our death card here, this is things changing no matter what, even with the star. So, our star is out with the old and with the new. Change. So, no matter what, you have change coming, and you can choose the path of change you want. But because of the moon, you are going to face some fears. It could be, honestly, it could just be even allowing change to happen, or it's already occurred. Because I do think you said earlier that you went through some changes this year. So it's a good chance this has already happened, or it's occurring, like you're in the middle of it still. And it's dealing with the hard part. But you get to choose. You can choose your path. You can choose your path. And no matter what, death is saying it's ended. Whatever hardships you were dealing with or nonsense, done. End. You're on the path to get away from it. Whether it's an easy path or a hard path, well, that's to be seen. But our star is out with the old and with the new, meaning you're getting rid of everything that hasn't worked while you're on this journey and allowing new, refreshing things to come in. So ultimately, trust your instincts, trust yourself. You have a respawn point. You are definitely on a journey of change in some way. It could be spiritual and it could be physical, like quite literally moving locations. And whatever doesn't work gets cut out. It's done, it's over. They can fall off a cliff. And it leads you to better. So, no matter what, you come out okay. It's just getting there is a pain in the rear. But yeah, there you go, Nick. All right. Kelvin, you are up if you're still here. Oh, ah, just knocked something over. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I did not mean to knock that over at all. Of course, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but you might have heard the bump. Forgot this was even behind me. All right, Kelvin, let's do it. And then Lady Strange, if you're still here, you will be up. And after Lady Strange, it will be Afro Samurai. Seriously, if you guys have never seen Afro Samurai, go watch that anime. It is extremely good. And the game is really good. Well, the one on the 360, I don't know about the follow up. And Samuel L. Jackson is Afro Samurai, by the way. So I don't know if that'll help or not. Personally, I actually don't like it when celebrities voice, uh, I guess, cartoon characters. And I know why they get them to do it, but it just feels like it's a giant waste of money because you're paying them $5, $10 million when you can get a real voice actor who can do a bajillion different voices for a fraction of the cost. And that money can go back into the movie or marketing or, paying the real voice actor a little bit more money. All right, let's get this a few more mixes for you, Kelvin, and then we'll see what comes out. Mind you, there are some celebrities who are quite good at voice acting, but they have to be animated themselves, like Robin Williams. Robin Williams is a walking cartoon character, or he was rather. All right, let's give this one more mix. Okay, whoa, okay. Huh, I might stick with this deck. It does better under the lighting here. Actually, what am I doing? Why is that so far away? What? Why are you doing back? Ooh, okay. Hmm. You know what? Just for giggles, let's see what's at the bottom. Okay. All right. So, Kelvin, let's do this. Oh, and FYI, if you guys want to see one of my favorite samurai anime of all time, check out Samurai Champloo. That thing is awesome. All right. Now, Kelvin, we have some magic here happening for you. So we start off with the Magician, and right next to the Magician, however, is the Ace of Pentacles, or pentagrams in this case. So the Magician is quite literally making magic happen. Yeah, like I've gone through it, I've seen it. My magic's going to happen. I'm going to heal, it feels like. I'm going to grow, or I've already grown. I just needed to snap into place. I tried snapping my fingers here, but I don't know how to snap my fingers. That's what it sounds like. I know it's pathetic. Um, Being that this ace of pentagrams is next to this magician, it means that the seed is already planted for you to have a regrowth. The universe has heard you, and this feels more physical than anything, and you physically grow. Like it's a physical rebirth where you're going to be able to do what you haven't been able to do. The magician is saying you've gone through it. You've gone through it, but you're able to come back from it. We also have the Knight of Bones here. And the Knight of Bones, or Wands, if you want to get more specific, it's being active and not letting a disability of some sort stop you. And partially I'm saying that because of the character, Eileen. In Supernatural, she is deaf, mute. No, she's just deaf. She's not mute. But she didn't let that stop her. And I feel like this translates well for you. This is not stopping, this is continuing forward and allowing your physical health I want to say, to come back and come back in a big way. Because again, you've already been through everything. Then we have the Hierophant here, Billy. And with her, it feels like another chance. I think you're going to have a little bit more hardship come up. I don't know if you have a surgery or something with Billy here, but it's not the end. It's another chance. It's like it's not over till it's over, and you recover from it and it puts you back on course. It's like you might have had a small setback, but you get back on course. And our Hierophant is telling you this. It's like, yeah, it's not over. Um, you come back. Like this feels like a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Is that LL Cool J? Like, don't call it a comeback. I don't know. I don't listen to rap, but I think that's LL Cool J. Someone will know. So this first row, Kelvin, it feels like it's empowering. I can't say that word. Empower, empower, empowering. I'm sorry. It feels like it's giving you strength to continue on and see how far you've come already. And you're going to have more improvement as time goes on. You are going to have another hardship, but not the end of the world. Okay, so let's go to our next three here. Okay, so darn. Well, that might be hopefully one of the last for you, and you have your rocky comeback because you deserve it. All right, we have the tower, which we don't really like seeing, but in this case, it's not a bad tower. We have the tower, the six of bones, which is awesome, and the 10 of pentagrams, also awesome. So normally the tower is complete collapse, everything is just over with. In this case, however, this feels more like boundaries and understanding. Boundaries leaving out of the way because you've reached an understanding. This isn't destruction. This is being a opening up, being able to pass through and moving on. Whatever obstruction was there, whatever obstacle, that's what gets destroyed. Not necessarily your tower, but the obstacle, the obstruction in the way that stopped you from being healthy or stopping you from moving forward or whatever. That's what's gone. That's what gets the stepping. Then the six of bones is awesome because this is victory. That's the only way to put it. It is victory, especially next to the 10 of pentagrams, because that is completion as well as family. Family is with you. Even if it's not family by love, it's family in some way. You have people who love and support you who are with you. So victory leads to a familiar reunion. I almost want to say after these obstacles, this obstruction is gone. Tower clears it. You're able to walk your way to victory, and family of some sort welcomes you back. It's like, welcome back, man. You did good. You made it through. So ultimately, Kelvin, it feels like you grow stronger physically and you're able to leave, and things that were stopping you, that was obstructing you, get the heck out the way so you can continue on with your life and come in hot and strong with victory, going back to people who care about you. And again, it doesn't necessarily, even though this is a family card, it doesn't necessarily mean blood relatives. We can care about one another with without being related. But this is a closeness that comes forth and caring. So ultimately, it looks like you're going to be okay. Maybe one last hurdle, but it's looking positive. So be prepared to, I was going to say do some burnouts in a Ferrari or something, but we'll just say be prepared for your victory lap. But yeah, there you go, Kelvin. Okay, Lady Strange, you are up. Uh, any particular reading you'd like or general? I do believe that you are behind the stream, the live for I don't know how many minutes or seconds, but I'm pretty sure you are. So when you get to this, just type it in chat and we'll do it. What's that LO? Don't call it a comeback. Yeah, no problem, Kelvin. Oh wow, it's already been an hour. It doesn't feel like it. Ah, honestly, it feels good doing this again. Apart from being rusty and nervous as a dog, that makes no sense. But nervous as a rat. There we go. That's a bit better. Although, would you really want to be a nervous rat? How would that work? Oh man. Okay. So I was gonna put this on in case you missed it for tomorrow, but I changed my mind. I was like, I don't really need to. But did you guys hear about the 8-inch petrified finding recently? I can't think of the what it's properly called, but it's 8 inches long. It's really thick, and it looks like a tree, like just a piece of petrified tree, and it's extreme. It's pretty old, a couple of thousand years old, I believe. Oh gosh. So it's a petrified turd that's 8 inches long and very thick. And I was just like, what is this? I just thought that was the funniest thing and just so wild where people are going gaga over it. It's supposed to be the biggest in recorded history that fossilized, I guess you could say. And it's from a human. That's the other thing. It's from a human, so boy, somebody was backed up. But yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you weren't eating. I'm just waiting on Lady Strange to catch up. Like I said, I'm pretty sure she's behind on the stream. I mean, I don't know if that's the type of accomplishment you want to brag about. I mean, could you imagine though? Like, who would have thought like having a super dump from a few thousand years ago would be celebrated? But yeah, so that did not make the cut for in case you missed it tomorrow. General, okay. All right, Lady Strange. Yeah, Lady Strange gonna be like, wait a second. What in the world? You're asking me what I want for a reading. Now you're talking about turds? What happened here? I wonder how big that person was. Just out of curiosity. I would laugh if it was a midget or something. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that word anymore. Oh well. All right. Yeah, have a good one, Calvin. All right, let's give this couple of mixes for Lady Strange. All right, let's see what we have. Just one more mix ought to do it. Mm. Okay, here we go. Mm. Oh, welcome back, Mr. Magician. Love it. Okay, interesting. Okay, so Lady Strange, we have some weird stuff happening here. And I wasn't going to add these, but I think I will. You're going to get a bonus extra 3 cards. I'm very concerned because it's a lot of angry energy here, which I don't think you're an angry person or anything like that. It's just they're angry. The cards are angry and ready to kill somebody. Okay, I don't know where to begin with this. All right. Okay, well, let's just go in order. So we start off with well, if I can get it right, we start off with the Five of Blades. And the Five of Blades is almost like a truce, not a truce, but being in the middle, stuck in the middle with you, but stuck in the middle. It's not everything is in your control. It's not in your hands, but you sort of have to deal with it however it comes. And that 3 of Cups, we are looking at celebration in a feminine way. Feminine celebration usually doesn't necessarily mean go out with girlfriends and all that, but it is needing a win, a celebration, getting your energy back on track. And then we have the Magician and the Lovers, 2 major arcanas there. And uh oh, you just said low Melvin. Oh boy. Um, with the Magician and the Lovers, like the Magician is again coming from a journey, learning lessons and making magic happen, trying to make something happen. Whereas the Lovers, it can be seen a couple of different ways. It doesn't necessarily mean love, but it could mean passion that is fizzling out. So you could be dealing with honestly being stuck in life and your manifestations not coming to pass how you want them to. And passion is burning out. Like it's just kind of stuck, kind of there. Which, if that's the case, then yeah, this here is very important. Hmm, sorry, I'm looking at my hand here. Yeah. Anyway, um, it's very important to celebrate yourself and have small victories. Celebrate those small victories because you need it. You're sort of stuck in the middle. And again, I don't know how much control you have over things, especially since you put in work with this magician here. You've put in work. And the Lovers is that passion, but I don't know if it's being reciprocated. And I don't know, it's like fizzling out to where long term Long-term results aren't there yet, and they should be. Short-term results are a headache. We'll say that. But let's go to our next three. Okay, so we have the nine of bones, the three of pentagrams, and the empress. Are you having man problems? It's okay if you are. You can slap them upside. Don't slap them upside the head. Don't do that. That's terrible advice. Just give them the death glare that women do. But anyway, so our nine of bones is hurt and trying to heal from being hurt. Our three of pentacles or pentagrams, excuse me, in this deck, it's almost doing too much and someone not picking up the slack, someone not doing their job. Sometimes this is two's a party, three's a crowd, someone has to go. And the Empress is being in control. Although this Empress, she's kind of resting where it's like, I am so exasperated, I'm over it. So yeah, we're looking at you overworking yourself and putting in too much work and needing help or someone not doing what they're supposed to. I don't know if you're a caretaker and you're taking care of someone else or. Oh, thank you very much, Hillary. That's unexpected. Thank you. I don't know if you're again taking care of someone or someone isn't picking up the slack at work and it's just causing you extra stress. It could even be like a kid not doing what they're supposed to and it's hurting you, but you need to get away. Like this is the get away because you're hurting and you need to heal. And it's so funny because our nine of bones here, it could actually mean a physical healing as well. Sometimes when we break a bone, we need time for it to heal. I'm assuming this is more emotional and rather than physical and, that type of thing, metaphorical. But we do need healing. And again, thank you, Hillary. Oh, that's funny. Our Empress is taking back control, dictating, and doing more for you. Our Empress can be a little bit selfish here, and she tries to say, like, it's okay to pamper yourself. It's okay to sit out because the Empress is a motherly card, but she's also connected with Venus, aka Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. And she will pamper herself. She will take care of herself. So you need to take care of yourself. You need to spoil yourself. Get a gift, whatever it may be, just for you. Have a day just for you. No one else needs to be involved. So I hope you do that. That would help wonders. Okay, so final three here. And again, you got a couple of killer women. If you've ever seen Supernatural, you'd understand because we have Eve, the mother of monsters, and freaking Ruby, who you just can't trust. And then we have Death. So with these three, we're looking at possibly it's time to end something that you're dealing with. If it's a relationship, it's time to end it. If it's work related, it's time to end it. If it's kids related, well, you can't end that, but boy, if only you could. So, our Seven of Swords is betrayal. This is being stabbed in the back. Betrayal. Someone's definitely not treating you fairly or right. Our three of bones here. This is movement. This is walking away, getting away. Death is change. In order for you to have change, you have to realize that you're being treated unfairly, you're being taken advantage of in some way, and you're kind of punishing yourself for it, and you need to walk away. Death is saying, it's time to end this. Turn the power out, cut the cord, it's time to go. The three of bones here, Eve, mother of all monsters, is pretty much saying get away before it's too late and you just snap. It's almost like you're being tested in some regards and seeing what limits you actually have. What will you take? What won't you take? So you might be afraid of change that will occur or needs to occur, but you're definitely being taken advantage of in some way. And the thing is, you're aware of it, and that's what makes it hurt even more. But deaf here, it's 100% saying it's time for change. It's time for you to look after numero uno and do more for you, which is, it's okay. You know, you can do that, especially if someone's trying to take advantage of you. But yeah, so basically, Lady Strange, you are in a weird position where you're kind of caught in the middle and things are happening outside of your control and it's hurting you, but people are also taking advantage of you. And it's time for you to be a little bit more selfish, do more for you, and leave the situation. Just say, you can all kiss my butt. Unless you have a nice bum, then don't tell them that. They would take too much pleasure in it. But tell them to fall off a cliff, use my saying, and remove yourself from the situation, change the situation, and that way it'll improve and get better. Many other things. Okay, not a man, just other mess. Well, you need to get away from that. But yeah, there you go. So hopefully it all works out in the end. I'm sure it will. Like, you're a smart cookie. All right. And finally, Afro Samurai. You are up. Yeah. You know, one day I really should do a review of Supernatural, but man, it's just so, it's such a long series. All right. Let's see what we have coming up for you, Afro. I tell you what, if they ever do a reunion, I will marathon every single episode of Supernatural, even Bugs. I think that's the name of that episode. Or, well, anyway, that episode was terrible. Oh, guys, guess what movie I saw recently? I don't know why I'm saying guess what movie I saw recently. You can't guess it, but I don't know. It's just a habit. I finally saw the remake of It, Chapter 1, and it was really good. I was impressed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still prefer Tim Curry's Pennywise. Ah, work and health. Okay. Yeah, it's time to get away then. Yeah, you have a good one, Nick. It was really good. I very much enjoyed it, and I didn't think I would. The jump scares were there, but it's not overly crazy scary or anything. And I can't wait to see the chapter 2. I'm very excited for more. All right, let's give it one more mix for you, Afro, and see what comes out. Whoop. Oh, interesting. Oh, not interesting. Oh, what are you doing back? catch. Two. Yeah, no problem, Lady Strange. Hmm. You know what? I think we're gonna give you a bonus one, Afro. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so Afro, we start off with the fools, and oh, I have this very poorly put. Let me try to semi fix this for you. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, so the fools is sort of a new journey. I don't think it's starting from scratch like Nick. His isn't a start over from the very beginning, but this is a new opportunities come up while you're still moving on your path, whatever that may be. But the confusing thing is right next to it is the Nine of Blades. And the reason why that's confusing is because the Nine of Blades is, it's just a lot of nonsense. It's hurting, it's anxiety, and like something is hanging over your head. So I don't know why that's there. And the Fools are that new beginning. It's fresh, it's young, it's excitement. But then we have the Five of Pentagrams here. And the Five of Pentagrams, let's see, what are the fives? I always struggle with this a little bit. Forgive me. So the Five of Pentagrams, being that pentagrams, pentacles, earth element, we're looking at growth, but maybe it's slowed down a little bit because we have the tower next to it. And again, this tower does not feel like it's the itchy nose. It doesn't feel like it's the everything collapses tower. It feels like obstruction tower. So I'm wondering if things have slowed down a little bit or it will slow down. Like you're going to be in slow season. So while that's happening, take this time to look into a couple of side things with the fools here. Although this guy is still a bit odd. I don't know why he's here, but slowing down, maybe even seeking help or more income of some sort, obstacle or obstruction. All right, so I feel like this row is trying to tell you be aware, things are going to slow down, and maybe it will hurt a little bit, but it gives you opportunity to look into other things. Now, you know what's funny? As I'm looking at this, first I was thinking it's probably work related, but I'm moving on from that. I don't think it's work related. I almost feel like this is I guess occult or magic related, where you might have slowed down a little bit in your practice, or you need a different practice. You need to look into something adjacent to whatever it is you do. You might have a mental block. I mean, you might just be freaking bored, quite honestly, because sometimes that's what happens when you understand something so well. You just get bored and you need that excitement. And being bored can really hurt us, which maybe that's what this guy is saying. But there is some form of slowdown that happens, it's coming up. And I would look at something adjacent to what it is you practice or what it is you do for work. I think that would be very good for you because of this lady here, our tower. I think you need to expand. Yeah, you need to expand a little bit, whether it's in magic, whether it's work or personal life, dating, whatever. Expand so you can go around her or just remove that obstacle because it's slowing down. It's just slowing everything down and it's not fun. It needs to go away. But let's go to our other three here. If I can get them right. Close enough. Um, we have the two of pentagrams, four of pentagrams, Jesus Christ, and the king of goblets. The two of pentagrams, we're looking at balance, whereas the four, we're looking at holding on to balance. Whereas the king of goblets is sort of just sitting back and letting things happen and not necessarily being as proactive as he can be. So I feel like you need to be more proactive in your practice. I feel like, I mean, it could be work, but I don't know. It's weird. Pentagrams are screaming work because that is the money, the work card. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like work. That's why I'm going back and forth between that and whatever it is you practice occult wise. But be more proactive with it. This is, let's have some movement. Let's not hold still and let's not be stuck. Let's be proactive and allow things to happen because you might be too relaxed. You might be just too freaking cool, which, hey, nothing wrong with that. All the cool cats, they have stuff happening, but it just might be too much for you to where you need some action. You need some mistakes so you can learn from and not be so bored. Um, Especially with these guys, because it's just holding on. What is being held on to? Why are we not going forward? I mean, it's not that you're not going forward. It's just slow. It's that slowdown. So very interesting. And finally, we have judgment. Move you to the side. Can you see that okay? I think so. Judgment is, of course, the second to last of the major arcanas, and it's right before we hit the world. And the world, of course, is completion. Judgment is a review of everything. So if the world is the test, judgment is the study guide. And with judgment here, I, it feels like it's, hey, you're ready for more. You're ready for something else. Like, sure, you can go ahead and review everything if you want, but you're ready for more and you have been holding yourself back. Let's not do that. Let's now be aggressive and again, more proactive. So, Afro, it feels like if we're looking at it from a work perspective, it feels like you need to go for a promotion or a raise or something like that. Like you can do more and it should be acknowledged. You should go for it. If there is an opening for a position, go for it. Even if it's not up and you have to go lateral, do it. If we're looking at work, I mean, not work, magic, then let's look at something different. And oh, well, up. Start a new practice. Sorcery of Hecate in June. Applied for a job in California with your buddy from the military. Oh, hey, my state. Okay. All right. Now that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Well, I think you're going to get the job and I think you'll do well in your practice. Okay. Well, you see, I was going back and forth between work and practice. It was driving me crazy. But okay. Thank you for clarifying that. I feel so much better. I think you're going to get the job. I think you'll do fine with the job. And I think you'll do fine with the practice. So, okay. All right. So, yeah, with judgment here, you're going to do A-okay. It's just being proactive and pushing yourself and making sure you really get into it. But yeah, I think we can end it there. So, oh, that's funny. But yeah, there you go, Afro. Oh my God, that was really driving me crazy, man. You have no idea. Is it work or is it practice? Is it work or is it practice? So that must have been annoying to hear. But yeah, I think you're gonna do fine in both. I think you're gonna be a-okay and then some. But yeah, there we go. So mission complete. So not bad for having a lot of ring rust, as they say. Speaking of ring rust, has anyone watched the fights last week? Man, there were some good ones. There were some good ones. I felt bad for Yard though because I really want him to win a belt, but every chance he had, he failed. Oh yeah, don't dude, if you have passion for it and you love it, you'll succeed at it. Hard work pays off. But yeah, poor Yard. Dude is tough, but he just doesn't he's just not at that super elite level and David Benavidez just dominated him. However, I am so happy Devin Haney shut a lot of people up. Okay, so I can tell you this now. California is expensive. So make sure you are ready. I mean, depending on which part. If you're going to go to the cities, then oh boy, it's expensive. Beautiful, but expensive. Like San Diego, oh my God. Whew, the girls over there. But they make you pay for it. So it depends on which part of California, but just be ready because the cost of living goes up, especially compared to Utah. Lots to do, lots to see over here, but it definitely requires planning and budgeting. Unless you're making a lot of money, then, well, you can splurge a bit. But it's a different lifestyle for sure. Oh, okay, you're golden. You're good then. You will enjoy it. So if you make it over here, you're gonna have to hook up and get a wet burrito or something. I just realized some people I found out don't know what a wet burrito is, which shame on them. I think I took a picture of one, which I will gladly show everybody because wet burritos are amazing. Oh, that is not a wet burrito. That's the after image of the wet burrito. Ah, here we go. Here it is. Oh, that thing is huge. I should probably shrink it, shouldn't I? I know, you guys aren't seeing it. It's like, what is this? Need to play the Jaws music. Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, that's not Jaws. I don't know what that was. My God, how big was this freaking picture? All right, here we go. Wet burrito. My word, they are amazing. And I will fight anyone who says otherwise. So that one had pork, guacamole inside, sour cream on the outside, cheese. Of course, all the other stuff, rice, beans, blah, blah, blah. Oh, amazing. So that's a wet burrito for anyone who doesn't know, and I highly suggest them. They are so good. And no, they are not the same as a chimichanga. Oh, yeah. So you know what's up. But I think with that, I am going to end it. Hour 35 minutes. Yeah, not bad. So thank you guys for coming. And oh, you know what? I'll make this announcement. Be around in December because things really come back. And I'm probably going to do a couple of giveaways of a new tarot deck that I created. So definitely be around in December and be around on a couple of fringe channels like Two Pondering Pagans or even Adius Dade, because they might have some giveaways as well. They don't know about it yet, but they might have them as well. So just stay tuned, man. We're coming back. But thank you all again for hanging out. I hope the tarot readings resonated. Thank you for sticking by me with the ring rust, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Bye, everybody.